We're here in the Ford F-150 Lightning, about to take an awesome lap, and I'm here with a special guest, Marjace, who is the brand manager at Ford for the F-150 Lightning. So Marjace, thank you so much for taking us on a ride on the F-150 Lightning.
Thank you for having me. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so this is going to be a lot of fun because the F-150 Lightning, unlike other trucks on the market, is a little bit more traditional on the inside. So customers who might be used to an F-150, a traditional gas F-150, would get into this and not really see much different. Would you agree?
I would agree. So, I mean, we've had the best-selling truck for 46 years now. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So we took a lot of the components that we're known for on the ICE side, and we took it over to the BEV side. So you'll see the Nirvana leather seats you're sitting on. That is the exact same you would get on a Platinum F-150 ICE. You have the shifter that goes down, folds back, allowing you to pull out our fantastic work surface that we're known for. Also something common on the F-150 ICE as well.
Yeah, and that's kind of the ethos of what Ford really put into this car. I think you don't have to know too much about an electric car to get into this thing, to drive it, to park it in front of your house and not worry about, does it look radically different? This is a normal F-150 for every sense of the word, except it just happens to be electric.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, with that, let's take a lap because we're at a beautiful place here in Austin, and I cannot believe we're allowed to do this, but this is going to be fun. I won't take it too crazy, but I'm excited to take this lap with you and just kind of talk about this truck a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's funny, at every single convention I've been to, whether it's technology or it's automotive or it's a blend, Ford is always there, and they're in a big way.
Yeah.
And it's no different here, which is definitely fun to see. We got a pretty awesome opportunity to tear up some tires on some Mach-E's. All right, you ready?
Born
Here
ready.
we go.
Ah!
And it's the best part about electric cars right here is that acceleration. And man, I'm telling you, one of the things that really frustrates me is when people refuse to look electric, but they have a performance vehicle, because you cannot beat the acceleration of an electric vehicle, and this F-150 is certainly no exception to that. 0 to 60 in
under 4 seconds.
Under 4 seconds.
So, and that is with our extended range battery. You also get 580 horsepower, 775 pound-feet of torque, instant acceleration that electric vehicles are known for, and it's just in a truck.
Yeah, and it also comes with some very unique characteristics on how it drives, and I'm feeling it now. And that's that low center of gravity that you get with a battery electric vehicle. So it feels a little less rolly than, I guess, a traditional tall SUV or truck would feel if it's empty. So you get that extra weight at the bottom. So actually, even though it is a downfall in some cases having extra weight, it actually gives you better driving characteristics.
It does, but I still think that the presence and the size of it gives you that ability to feel like a truck or feel like an SUV. You're not as low as you might be in a sedan or even a crossover. You still have that truck height, but you have that driving capabilities and that steering of a sedan.
Absolutely. And Ford did not take that extra weight and take anything away from that, because you still have some pretty impressive towing capability with this truck. Isn't that right?
That is correct. So with the max trailer tow package, you can tow up to 10,000 pounds. Without it, it's 7,500, which still can get you where you need to go. Payload is just over 2,000 as well. So.
Yeah, so it's not like you step down in truck size for capability by adding all this extra weight. By having an electric vehicle, electric vehicles can actually tow really well.
Yeah.
I know from experience, as does my wife. And yeah, this is pretty awesome. All the capability combined just in an electric package.
Yeah. I think one of the really cool things we're finding about towing, this is a lot of people's first time getting a truck. They finally feel like they have permission to get a truck because the less gas prices, or not having to get gas at all, I should say. Better for the environment, things like that. So the first time a lot of people are towing is in a Lightning. So we have our tow technology package that allows people to see what's behind them, even allowing the car to back up itself, so that you can easily hook up a tow if you're not as comfortable around towing and hauling.
And would you say that going electric at Ford has really accelerated the technology curve as you guys are developing products. I usually see that in electric cars. There's just more technology in them, and it really unlocks new capabilities.
It is. So we're always looking at consumers. Consumer sentiment around electric vehicles is a lot more early adopters, people a little bit more tech savvy than their ICE counterparts. And so we have to make sure we build a vehicle to meet their needs. First thing you'll notice is this ginormous 15.5-inch screen that is not standard or even available on our ICE counterpart. Blue Cruise is available on most of our models right now for the F-150 Lightning, and a lot of other technological advancements that may not be on our ICE.
Yeah, and Blue Cruise is now onto version, is it 2.0 or 3.0 now?
So it's on 1.2.
1.2.
1.2, and that allows for lane keep. So all of it's hands-free on divided highways throughout the United States and Canada. But now with 1.2, it's lane centers, helps you stay between the lines. If you have a big truck to the right of you, kind of want to ease to the left a little bit to feel more comfortable. And it also has lane change assist too. So you just put on the blinker, gets over for you, hands-free.
And man, if people would just have the opportunity to experience even just those things, it really changes road trips forever. We drive a ton of miles on road trips, and just having the ability to not have to make all these micro changes in the steering wheel while you're going really cuts a lot of the work out of going places. And we've driven more miles electric than we ever drove in gas or diesel in the past, which is pretty fascinating.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and I can feel everything about this truck. It's super quiet, by the way. That's probably the thing that stands out like the most of this lap that we just did. Is just how quiet it is in this cabin. So it's nice that Ford was able to keep a lot of those really important things together on this F-150 Lightning as well.
And as we're coming to a stop here after this lap, is really cool. Obviously, the performance and driving it is fantastic, but when you park it, more capabilities even are unlocked with the profile on board, producing 9.6 kilowatts of output power, and having 11 plugs throughout the entire vehicle. It really is the ultimate car parking or driving ultimate truck.
Absolutely. Yeah, and so as we come to a stop here, let's take a look around the vehicle. I know we have one set up inside, and we can free this up for somebody else. But I'd like to take a quick lap around the vehicle, because there are a lot of really cool things about the F-150 Lightning that you won't find in any other F-150.
That's true.
All right, so now that we've done the drive, we're now going to look at some of the features that Brand Manager Marjace is going to show us in person. This particular one, though, is special, right?
It is.
So tell me about it.
So right now you're looking at the 2024 model year Platinum Black. This is the first Buzz vehicle we did, and the first time Ford has ever mapped wrapped a truck. As you can tell, the words that we had on our mood board are sinister. It's menacing, but it's also exclusive and unique. So you can notice the first thing, over 90% of the vehicle is covered in this matte black wrap. We also smoked out the front light bar and even removed the blue from the iconic Ford logo to take out any color, make it a monochromatic theme. One of the really cool things you'll see if I pop the hood here is that because it's a limited edition, we only have 2,000 of them being made. We want to have a special detail for each customer, and we have right here a serialized badge showing exactly which build they have. This is Quad 0 out of 2,000.
Very cool. And there's more features to this frunk than what meets the eye, although this is got to be the biggest frunk in the business, is it not?
It is. So 400 liters of space, 400 pounds of payload. What that actually means is it can fit up to 2 golf clubs sets right there. You can see it indicates there, or about 3 suitcases as well. Some of the other really cool features on the frunk is right here. You have, let me get that in there. You have a cooler that allows for draining. So you put ice in here, a cold beverage on a hot day is perfect. And obviously, because it's all electric, we have our Pro Power on board. 4 of the 11 plugs throughout the vehicle located right up here in the front. This one produces 2.4 kilowatts of power, 9.6 throughout the entire.
Very good. Okay, let's take a look on the inside because there's some cool tech features that pass on from here to the inside as well.
So the Platinum Black, we took that monochromatic theme and we took it inside as well. So you can see all black everything inside, including our Nirvana leather seats. These are the same one you'll get on a traditional Platinum, but we blacked it out, which looks really cool. You still get heated, you still get ventilated. And we take a look at some of the tech features. First thing you notice, just like we did in the other Platinum, is this massive 15.5-inch screen that is Sync 4A. We also have an indicator light right here that indicates this is Blue Cruise equipped. You can also see we have our wireless charging, and we have 18 B&O speakers located in the headrest and throughout the vehicle.
Very good. Let's take a look at the bed.
The black on black theme comes all the way to the back as well, removing some of that lightning blue from here as well, making it all black. And again, you see the all black Ford logo. If I dropped the tailgate right here, which is power up down, you can see some of the really cool features we have inside of the bed, including the spray-in bed liner that comes standard with all of the Platinum Blacks, but also is an option on all other trims. We continue to see that exportable power here with more plugs, more outlets, including, if I can find it, up here, the 240 volt one. It also comes standard with the tonneau cover as well that comes over top, and it's 5.5 foot, so you can fit whatever toys you have in the back, including electric motorcycle if you need. One other really cool thing about the tailgate is the step that allows you to get up and down very easily. It's a 3-step process. You pull out the step, you pull out the handlebar, and you're up and down, no problem getting in and out of the bed. Putting it away is just as easy. 1, 2, 3. And once it's all the way closed, as I said before, it is power up, down. So press the button, it goes up, just that easy.
All right, Marjace, so when we think about F-150 Lightning, we got to think about how we get more customers to electrification. And that's really the point. It's not a he versus she or that versus that. It's really about getting options for as many consumers as possible. And F-150 Lightning hits an existing customer base already. Wouldn't you agree?
I completely agree. We're all about the right tool for the right job. We have everything from an F-250, F-150, F-150 hybrid, and also the F-150 Lightning. That is the perfect commuter vehicle, perfect urban driver, weekend warrior. It provides everything you need, instant acceleration, instant torque, and it looks pretty sweet as well.
Well, Marjace, brand manager at Ford for the F-150 Lightning. Thank you so much for the details, the walkthrough, the drive. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you.